Okay, here's how to do, it's on section C, part C, 3.2, and this is number 9. It's a little confusing, but I'll just work it through. The first thing I do when I see something in the denominator, so in this problem, we're solving for R1. Okay, so we need to get R1 all by itself. So the first thing I do when I see something in the denominator is I multiply both sides by the denominator. So then that is not going to be in the denominator anymore. So how that's going to work is, sorry, I'm trying to turn my phone off. There. Okay. How that's going to work is I say D times R2 plus R1 equals, and then if I multiply this side by R2 plus R1, I'm just left with the LR2. See how that works? Because it's, if I have this R2 plus R1 over here, they cancel each other out, right? Okay, so that's what it looks like from there. From there, I'm going to distribute this D across that because I need to get the R2 away from the R1. So that's how I'm going to do it. So we'll write this down here. D R2 plus D R1. Okay, and that's going to still equal LR2. Okay, now remember my goal is to get R1 by itself. So I'm going to start and move the furthest thing away from the R1. I'm going to move this one minus dr2. Okay, so that gives me 0 over there. And then that's just going to come right here, dr2, like that. Okay, and then, so this is gone. So now I just need to get R1 by itself, so then I can divide by the d. Divide this whole side by the d. So then what I end up with for my final answer is R1 equals LR2 minus DR2 over D. So there are a few other ways you can do this. This is the easiest way. So as soon as you distribute these, then it makes it easier to work that out. And you do end up with a D in both places. You could actually rewrite this as LR2 over D. You could separate these out into two things. And then you could cancel those D's out. So it would be LR2 over D equals minus R2, because those D's would cancel out. So if your answer looked like this, LR2 over D minus R2, that's actually a correct answer. It just doesn't look the same as your other answer. So anyway, so hopefully that was helpful.